Hello, 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 and welcome to Schubert Racing. In this video, we are at Trial Mountain in Group 3 vehicles. I am in the RCZ, or RCZ for my overseas companions. We are doing 14 laps, and there is one pit stop required. You have to use both racing hard and racing medium tires. I am in a mainly B-rated lobby, but the top four here are all A-plus drivers. So this race is super intense and a whole lot of fun. So let's enjoy. A little bump draft there to try and help P4 and myself keep up with the top three here. Small little mistake there from P4. Helps me stay in his slipstream. And then some bump drafting from the top three. So unfortunately it seems like they're pulling away at this point. Once again, a nice little bump draft on P4 there. Trying to make sure that we're keeping in touch with the top three here. Then a big mistake from P4. Allows me right through. And now we're going to try and catch up to the leaders here. the start of lap 5, it feels like the top two are really starting to pull away, unfortunately. But we are slowly catching up to P3. Just trying to keep in touch on the harder tire here. Then luckily, at this point, P1 and 2 start battling. P2, now P3 at this time, picked up a 0.5 second penalty, which he is serving right there, allowing me to slip right by. Barely get a stop for that turn. And P2 has picked himself up a half-second penalty as well. And we are right back into this fight and might even be in line for a win. Little tap there from P4. And once again, P4 has a half-second penalty. Think about a move here on P2, but back out of it and leave space. I didn't want to ruin his race. As the leader comes in for his pit stop, and so does P3. And here I go on a move for the lead at this point in time. Nice little move using the slipstream down that big long straight. I get a big tap from P2, but great sportsmanship. He waits up. That one, I think he touched the grass and it forced his car to come wide. So I'm not blaming him on that second tap at all. Once again, I think about a move here, but back out of it. If I had gone full send there, it would have ruined both of our races. Because we were both pitting anyway. And I find out that the leader is on the medium tires, which gives me an advantage coming out of the pit stops, as I'm going to change to the mediums and he has to change to the hards. slight mistake from me there, as I had to back way out of it. As P3 stopped very hard for that turn. Give P3 a little bump draft there. And then I'm going to go for the move. As I am on the better tire, able to get it stopped. And another great move there. As the guy ahead of us in P2's come in for his stop. P3 completely outbrakes himself there, and we get a nice little switcheroo. And while I have everybody, if you are enjoying the content, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I have a goal of getting 9 new subscribers by the end of the month. I'm at 7 new subscribers for the month, so a like and subscribe greatly helps the channel grow. Great move there by P2. They definitely left me enough space, and I tried to leave them enough space at the exit of that last hairpin. And we're going to try around the outside, but he gets a much better exit. That's just what I love in Gran Turismo, is when we get nice clean racing, and it really ups the enjoyment factor for everybody. this point, I'm just trying desperately to hang on to the back of P2. P1 has run away with this. What made it a little bit easier is that P4 and P5 kept getting half-second penalties, which, if you're pushing quite hard, is very easy to do at this track. The track limit penalties are super easy to get. So at this point, I'm just trying to drive to the best of my abilities, push, but keep it within the legal bounds. Here we are with 2 laps to go. At this point, I've pretty much lost the slipstream of P2, but we're very close to regaining it. We just have to drive a nice smooth lap here. Here we go at the start of the final lap. Slight mistake for me there, just as I was starting to catch back up to P2. Then we get a massive mistake from P2, and he picked up a half-second penalty. So now I just have to push to try and be within a second of him, as that half-second penalty will become a whole second penalty at the finish. And we're pushing. And as you can tell from my wiggles here, I was within that second and got promoted to P2. So once again, if you did enjoy this, please be sure to give me a like and subscribe. It greatly helps the channel. Thank you.